Court pleases, my lord, I'm the defense, and the duty is not upon me to prove. The duty is not upon me to prove the authenticity of this document. It is for the state. Because I want to question this witness in terms of the contents of that statement. So the authenticity thereof. By whom, my lord? Because the witness doesn't say.
It says the commission, that's not his regular police station. That's why it says this John will be known to Mr. Police Station with that.
Yes, but if it does not show it's only the signature that is there. The first number, how many Johns do we have?
But you haven't looked at the statement.
It's an original statement.
Yeah, look at it. Because you haven't at the side of it. From what you're saying.
Yes.
Basically, at the side of it, you know what it is.
But what is of importance, the duty applies upon the state. I want to cross-examine on that statement. I'm not the one who's going to call John to prove
Mr. Malloy, I'm disputing that this statement was not from me.
Well, on the face of it now, the statement was commissioned. And if the witness doesn't dispute the statement, so my hand to the process on the statement. Basically, it has been proven once the witness identifies the statement as his, then you can cross-examine.
No, these are not the requirements for proving the authenticity of the document, or in terms of the commission, that act of the Commissions of Oath Act, the stamp duties. I can't cite it as it is, but there are certain requirements that we need to comply with. So even if you can identify the statement, the same situation happened when I was leading evidence, when I was cross-examining Mr. Sergeant Mukhola about the person who doesn't appear at the end of the statement. The court had serious questions about that affidavit. So it's the same situation here. They must prove who that John is, because there's no false number.
Why do you want to do this?
I want to make that statement, not a statement to be admitted, because that evidence that I want to elicit from this witness is the evidence that has been created now. The statement, unless the state wants to call it John with no first number. So let's just leave the statement. For the sake of progress, I'm not going to take you on that statement. I can see you did not make a statement to prove that you retrieved 2 cell phones from accused number 1. Let's just forget about that statement. Lastly,
Inkosi enkantolo, ngiyacabanga ukuthi nginalo ilungelo lokuphendula. Ukuthi samukelwa istatement okanye samukelwa, kodwa ngiyacabanga ukuthi nginalo ilungelo lokuphendula.
I think I have the right to reply to this.
Okokuqala nje ukuyihaba kule nkantolo ehloniphekile ephakeme kakhulu ukuthi angufakanga lokho. Ngoba ku paragraph 6 kukho khona.
No, I don't want to get into that statement. Listen, Baba, listen, wait. We are not, we are in court here. We are not writing tickets or traffic fines. We are dealing with the court, evidence in court.
That's a good place for fair for Mr. Mngomezulu to speak down like that. It's the first thing. Secondly, the court asked us earlier on as to whether the statement is properly commissioned. It's properly commissioned. The place is Johannesburg. There's the name of the commissioners. This one is Mohan. So on the face of it, you're not mistaken what's problem.
Yeah, that's the village school I just
Yeah, I'm not interested in that
Then
statement.
John is Johannesburg, it's actually
John in Johannesburg. So we must call Johannesburg to come and testify. Because John there's no first name.
And I think that's document. You see, it's a document. Just now.
Sorry, my lord. If I can say something.
Yeah.
I take offense in what the defense has just said now about writing tickets and what.
Yeah.
This is a court. This is not a boxing ring. And he must take his emotions somewhere. Here I'm here to answer and to respond to his questions. So if he feels that maybe I'm so undermined in that fashion, like I said before, it was said in this court and he's repeating it. I take offense in it. That he must know. He must keep his emotions to himself.
Let me just put it this way. I won't enter into any dialogue with you. If I say I'm not going to proceed on the statement, then you want to insist on paragraph 6, you are undermining me. I'm the one who asked the statement to go to you. You are undermining me. So hence I retracted that statement. I was not expecting anything from that statement. So you want to read the statement by force. You are undermining me.
Mr. Mngomezulu put it to the witness that you have mentioned in the statement that 2 cell phones were recovered. Now the witness says in paragraph 6, I didn't mention that. Now it says it's undermining.
No, but my lord, let us be honest. I said, before you even said that, I said I don't want to, I'm not going to ask any question from that statement. So he insists, he wants to read paragraph 6. There's non-compliance with that statement. That's the reason why I'm saying that statement, I'm not going to use it now. So you want to insist and say paragraph 6.
When are you going to use it?
I'm not going to use it anymore. I'm going to submit that everything that is said. My lord, if I may address the court. May I address the court? My lord, from the trend of what is happening here, I asked Mr. Kennel Hose about paragraph 15.2.2, where it dealt with 1 cell phone. He never mentioned about other 2 cell phones. When Mhola took the stand, she mentioned 2 cell phones. Then I asked her whether was accused number 3 arrested with 3 cell phones. She said no, 2 cell phones. Now because they keep on fabricating, manufacturing evidence, now they are bringing this witness to put more spice in the pocket course.
I would not be entitled to read the statement because the statements have been handed to the witness. But you, Mr. Mngomezulu, you are now saying you are no longer interested.
I'm not interested.
I, as the court, am interested because there are allegations and assertions which you have made regarding the statement. One of them is.
My lord.
Wait. One of them is saying it was only made this morning. That's now. Remember that.
My lord, may I put the court to the position where it is?
Yeah.
You are not a party in this proceedings.
No.
No, my lord. You cannot descend into the arena. You are now descending to the arena?
By doing what?
No, by reading the statement. That's not the prerogative of the court.
Why do you need the
That's not the prerogative of the court. This is not what is disclosed and hand up properly in terms of the law. You can't do that. You are descending under it to the arena, my lord. Yes, my lord. Please, if so, please, is the court.
I'm sure you've heard of section 186. You heard it?
No, I know 167. I know 167. And we can read the 186.
Okay. Any document which is flying around in court, this court is entitled to have access to.
But it must make provision if a witness is under.
186 to you, I'm asking you, do you know about 186?
No, my lord. You said yes.
Yes.
But I won't allow the statement to be read now. Not that I'm running away from that paragraph 6. It does not comply with the requirements to prove the originality and the authenticity of the document.
Yes, go on.
Let's proceed, Mr. Lieutenant. You said you will disagree with the evidence of Sergeant Mhola, who said these cell phones were booked in the locker at Erating offices. And you dispute that evidence of the person whom you gave those cell phones.
No, ngiphikisana ne-common practice.
I am disputing on the basis of the common practice.
Sorry? Common practice?
Yeah.
You say what? What does common practice say?
Common practice?
Ngithi ngiphikisana nabo lokho ukuthi akuyona i-common practice.
I am disputing that, saying that what you are saying is not common practice.
Or what she did, in other words, was wrong for her to book it.
Ngokomcabango wami.
According to me.
Okay, you were not present. What is important, you were not present when he locked in those two cell phones in one of the lockers at Erating. You were not in.
Yeah.
That is correct.
All right. There's a witness who testified about the cell phones. He mentioned one cell phone of accused number one. And accused number one only knows one cell phone.
So let us phone out of there.
Kungayiphutha uma engathiwa ze-cellphone eyodwa.
It would be a fault if he says he knows only one cell phone.
Why do you say that?
Ngoba mina ngathola omakhalekhukhwini ababili.
Because I found two cell phones on me.
All right. Let's just put it this way. Now you arrest accused number one. You instructed him to lie down. Correct?
I did it. That's it now. Super from Sola. Ukala.
Kunjalo.
That's correct.
There and then, at what stage did you search those cell phones?
Wow.
Ngaqeda ukufakwa ama-handcuffs, samphakamisa, wasuyaphuthuzwa.
And after we had placed handcuffs on him, then he was raised up. We then searched him.
Which pockets did you find these cell phones? The front pockets, the back pocket?
In front,
Which side did you find the Samsung?
it was on the right.
So the other cell phone with no name?
Bomabili basepaketheni.
Both cell phone were in the same pocket.
That is also new.
Who shall one get off?
Do you agree?
Ngiyabonga.
Yes, I agree.
Are you accused by Mr. Mngomezulu of descending into the arena? I've long told you I'll never do anything it is not permitted by the law. Now listen to what the law says about me. Section 167, the court may examine any witness or person in attendance. The court may at any stage of criminal proceedings, any stage, examine any person other than the accused. That person who has been subpoenaed to attend such proceedings or who is in attendance at such proceedings. And the court may recall and re-examine any person, including an accused, who is already examined at the proceedings. And the court shall examine or recall the person concerned if his evidence appears to the court essential to the just decision of the case. So what I was doing, that evidence, according to this witness, you put it to him that in his statement, he never mentions the 2 cell phones, right? And when he wanted to respond, you said, no, we're no longer interested. And according to me, those 2 cell phones are material to this case. That's why I was using this. So I want this witness to testify about that. He's being re-examined. He's being examined by me in terms of section 166. Sorry, 167. Because I think that evidence of this person concerned, let me tell you, on this date, the terms of that evidence, they seem proper for me to examine him and to find out, because this evidence is essential to the just decision of the case. So I'm not descending into any case where I am partial. The law entitles me to do that.
May I respond?
No, you don't have to respond. Why do you want to respond? No, you don't have to respond. You've already said me, I descend to the arena. And I'm telling you I don't. I'm doing it in terms of section 167.
It's me who made such a submission. I want to support it. With all fairness, if the court quoted section 186, now I want to correct the court. Taking from the maxim, jus dicere non facere, jus dicere non dare. My duty is to interpret and apply the law. The court, these provisions deal with a situation where the court is empowered to examine, not to examine at the time the defense is busy. This misinterpretation.
Okay, let's listen to what it says. It's nothing like that.
You are still examining.
No, nothing like that. It says, the court may at any stage of criminal proceedings, any stage, whether you're examining or not, just give this gentleman this, that's by the way, just give him. Because he says it's when he examines. There's nothing like that. At any stage, just give it to him.
If maybe the state can be of assistance, there was an allegation made of recent fabrication, so the state is in any case going to take up that statement with the witness.
Okay, fine. So I'm not descending into...
No, but I can see the state and the court are colluding. They are both colluding. The court is always on the side of the
now
state.
I'm colluding.
No, you are colluding. You are dissenting. You are impatient, my lord. Everything. Look now. That statement
So
is not
I'm in the mind of Mr. Baloi.
My
He
lord,
stands up there, he's obviously colluded with
I
me.
have retracted that statement. Where is the privilege of the court to take the statement to the witness? The statement is not discovered to the court.
I said I'm going to do it.
It's not hand up.
No, it doesn't have to be hand up.
That's irregular.
That's it. Then you take me on a key.
Yes.
And I hope you succeed.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Butelez, you said in your statement, you did mention about the 2 cell phones.
The second is which is what la o bezekona ngala ma cell phone ukabekona wala ma cell phone amabi.
Yebo.
That is correct.
Can you read that paragraph 6 because we said paragraph 6 or 7 where you mentioned the cell phone.
Njengoba umtshele wena ilapha ku-paragraph 6 no-paragraph 7 awufundeke lapho kuleyo paragraph la ukhuluma khona ngala ma cell phone.
Okay, go paragraph 6.
Paragraph 6
Mawuya le egcineni.
towards the end.
Ngikhuluma nge-ammunitions.
No, read the whole paragraph 6.
Then ifunda yonke paragraph 6.
Ku paragraph 6 iqala kanje. Ithi the ammunition was counted in front of him. And I asked him if he was licensed to possess these ammunitions. And he said no. I further informed him that I will be opening a case of possession of unlicensed ammunition. All our conversations were in Zulu, and he understood. I again warned him in terms of Section 35 of the RSA Constitution, that the ammunitions were put inside a forensic bag number PA 5001806984. His cell phones were put inside the forensic bag number PA 5001806986.
How many cell phones? How many cell phones?
Yeah, lapha ke izinhlamvu ke zafunda zabala phambi kwakhe futhi ke ngambuza ukuthi unayo yini imvume license yokuba nalezi zinhlamvu and wathi cha kanjani. Ngase ngiyamtshela ukuthi ngizomvulela ke icala lokuba ney'nhlamvu ezingekho emthethweni. Inkulumo yethu yonke ikhuluma ngolukamthaneni. Futhi bayakuzwisisa konke sesikukhuluma. Ngayeke futhi ke ngase ngiyamxwayisa futhi ngaphansi kwe-Section 39 yomthetho wase-South Africa ukuthi ke futhi ke nazonke lezi ntambo zafakwa ku-forensic bag kuthiwa PA 500-180-6984 yamaseli omakhalekhukhwini bakhe bafakwa kwe-forensic bag PA 5001806986. Ikhomba lezi zikaplastiki zafakwa kwenye i-forensic bag.
That statement, has it been commissioned?
This statement is commissioning.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Can I have a look at it because they say it is not properly commissioned. I'm just interested in the commissioning. It's a statement with 9 paragraphs. And the last paragraph says, I know and understand the extent of this statement. I have no objection to taking a prescribed oath, and I consider the prescribed oath to be binding on my conscience. And it is signed by the accused, and it is also signed by a gentleman who terms himself Johan. And he terms himself as a commissioner of 8 oaths. And he gives an address on the commissioning. So this court is satisfied that this statement was properly commissioned.
So this statement
Can you make this an exhibit? What exhibit will that be?
The commission of oaths.
What's the exhibit, sir? Yeah, I thought it was market because of old age. Yeah. You mustn't use names, you don't understand. You don't want this to produce.
My Lord, I'll use that word in a literal way.
No, just listen to me.
I understand
You
that.
mustn't use words you don't understand. What is to produce?
Maybe I mean it. I might not understand it.
No.
Maybe I mean it. Because now, my Lord, may I respect the court by saying this? But Lord, you just said now. That's it. That's what you're doing, my Lord. With due respect. And I'll stand by that. And I'm still preparing my 317.
No, do it.
No, Lord, you just mentioned my Lord now. He said this statement was commissioned by Vosmus Mkhani. You say, as the court, you say it was commissioned by another person, Johan.
How am I colluding with him?
No, but he said the one, it was commissioned in Johannesburg. The court says it's another gentleman, Johan. But Mkhani, he said,
no, you see, I never said it's It's another gentleman. I
That's
said,
what you said, my lord.
Another gentleman.
Let's just rewind it.
You don't have to remind me.
No, let's just take a record for that. My lord. This is what you've said. You said this. You are satisfied that this statement was properly commissioned by the gentleman by Johan, and the state said it was Vosimus Mukhani in Johannesburg. Please, my lord, let us be honest to this.
You mustn't use words you don't understand.
No, may I retract it?
You mustn't use words you don't
May
understand.
I retract
You know
it?
what? I've got the right to sue you. You
My
know
lord,
that.
my lord.
Maybe you don't even know that law.
No,
I've got the right to sue you.
my lord, I have.
Because you are impugning my character and honest. Maybe you don't know that.
My lord, may I address the court?
Oludi.
May I address the court?
No, you don't know. What is
My lord, may I remind the court about the witness that you didn't treat very well?
You don't have to say anything after this, please.
Thank you.
Yeah, you don't have to say anything. Okay.